I'm returning again to night work, and it is very fitting for this day to kind of spend a little time in the evening and sort of look back on the cares of the day or my concerns of the day and my um, anxieties of the day, because this day, like so many others, has been filled with a lot of stress. I mean, just the information load is quite overwhelming. And so you feel a little beleaguered. I do. I feel a little beleaguered at the end of the day. And so I was looking for something to sort of reorient me, to help my orientation to shift from where I was to where I want to be. And so I decided to go to the Gospel of Mary Magdalene in the Luminous Gospels. And I find it to be a very pleasant text. It was written probably between 2 and 400. Nobody really knows for sure. It's not complete, but it's a series of dialogues. And some say, and I think it's true, that it's a screenplay. It was meant to be performed. And it reads that way. It reads very beautifully that way. And so I'm going to pick up the dialogue, actually dialogue 3, the end of the dialogue, as Mary Magdalene has had a very wearying experience with the force of desire. And her soul had an incredible encounter with the force of desire. And this is what she had to say. And my soul sang, "What bound me has been slain. What encompassed me has been vanquished. Desire has reached its end, and I am freed from ignorance. I left one world behind with the aid of another, and now as image, I have been freed from the analog. I am liberated from the chains of forgetfulness which have existed in time. And from this moment onward, I go forward into the season of the great age, the aeon, and there, where time rests in stillness, the eternity of time, I will repose in silence." And having said this, Mary fell silent, since this was to the point that the Savior had brought her. This is an extraordinary text, for this is what Mary had learned from Yeshua. This was the teaching. And of course, the others who were around her in this event were really upset, because it was clear that she had received knowledge that they had not received. It was very clear by their behavior and the questions that they asked her. And it brought her to weeping. Peter, particularly, not a very nice fellow. He was jealous. But I leave it to you to read the rest of the text and to begin to find ways to reformulate your thinking, as I have this evening, to begin to reorient, to begin to think about things in a new way. And when we receive sort of the inspiration, the direction, it's important to receive it in a way that's courageous. And Peter and Andrew couldn't do that. And that's really an important text to read, because it's about the humanity that existed there between these people, between their fellowship and their understandings in these times that were incredibly stressful. I mean, you can feel really what was going on there. And the dialogue seems so authentic that it just rings of accuracy and of something that should be preserved. And I'm glad it has been, and I'm sad that some of it is missing. But I'm glad for what I have, and I'm glad for the reorientation that this text brings me. And so, as Mary Magdalene, I will repose in silence. Amen.